We are looking for an unspoiled place on our Earth, a place where human existence is intertwined with the sea. This relationship is the tightest in nations living on atolls, islands created by creatures of the sea, corals.
The capital of these tropical islands is a transition zone between civilization and the untouched world. We arrive at the island Hulhumalé near the capital Malé, a space of 2 square kilometers, where administration, commerce, and services for the entire island state, which is 45,000 times bigger in area, must fit. Hundreds of people from the neighboring islands come here every day to work, study, or buy supplies. There are no suitable conditions for growing even the most basic produce on most of the islands.
And of course, everyone has to come here to arrange their official documents. The main market in Mali is the hub for purchasing produce grown on more fertile islands. Other groceries and almost all other products are imported. Maldives exports are limited to coconuts, copra, and most of all, fish.
There is a famous fish market on the waterfront. The main catch are big eye and yellowfin tuna.
Big Friday Mosque dominates other buildings in the capital. Worshippers come here to pray several times a day. For people of different religions, the mosque closes down 15 minutes before prayer.
One of the reasons why Islam is the only religion here is trade. Since the 2nd century, Arab merchants anchored here on their way to the Far East. They must have considered the Maldives a mythical treasure island because they were able to collect shells, which were at that time used as an international currency. This place used to be the Shell Bank of Asia.
The locals converted to Islam sometime around the 12th century. Detached from mainstream Islam, they created a local folk version of the religion with evil jinns, who are the causes of inexplicable disasters. Locals protect themselves against these malicious jinns with spells and magic potions. let's look at the little underwater wonder, which makes all the turmoil above possible.
It is difficult to believe that this entire archipelago is the work of one species, which appears in front of the camera only at night, when it hunts for plankton.
Coral. During the day, we can only see its hard skeleton of calcium carbonate, whose fragments and new parts cover or actually form the seabed. Colonies of these polyps can, under proper conditions, create whole mountains hidden under the surface. Such conditions prevailed here millions of years ago, thanks to volcanic activity in the area. Today, the submerged, weathered, and dormant volcanic peaks are covered with almost a 2-kilometer thick layer of coral reefs called atoll. While coral is hidden in its skeleton during the daylight, its relative, the magnificent anemone, exposes all of its beauty. It doesn't feel the need to hide.
One of the most amazing things about the anemone is its relationship with clownfish, who dances around it and guards it jealously. The symbiotic relationship is both practical and beautiful. The reef is a habitat of the largest living mollusk, the giant clam. It is better to admire its colorful mantle tissue from a safe distance. If you touch it, your hand might get locked in its shell so firmly you may never see the light of day, nor the surface again.
Along with being a reef builder, these strikingly colorful coral shells can also function as a sort of spa for fish, and the fish know it. The number of these cleaning stations influences the amount of fish living in and around the reef. The tiny cleaners remove parasites, dirt, and old skin from head to tail.
Thanks to the sea current on the outer side of the atoll, the corals have a constant supply of food in the form of plankton. A forest of gorgonians and other corals offers a vast amount of detail and vibrant colors.
Seaplane is the fastest means of transport between the 129 inhabited islands of the total of almost 1,200. The Maldivian archipelago features 26 atolls, each averaging up to several kilometers, consisting mostly of ring-shaped islands with lagoons in the middle. The majority of resorts exist on their own islands. No crowded beaches here. Your dreams of a private island hideaway come true here, with all the comfort and amenities one could imagine. Until recently, this was the only face of Maldives visitors could experience. But the times are changing.
The coral reefs surrounding each island are very important for its protection against the impact of the elements. Still, they are easily damaged by erosion. The atolls are made in the sea, and that's why their altitude doesn't even reach 2 meters. You can walk around the largest ones in a short time, while the smaller ones disappear under the water during high tide. Coral is not shaped just by itself or by erosion. Although it doesn't seem that way, the fish sometimes play a part as well.
This female Titan triggerfish can create a safe nest with the help of her strong teeth and smart maneuvers of her fins. As soon as the nest is filled with eggs, she doesn't hesitate to use this strength, her teeth, and her agility against any approaching creatures.
After being rammed so hard it bruised him, Libor is much more careful.
Fortunately, the colorful clown triggerfish doesn't see me in my simple black and white. Had I invented species nicknames, I would call this wrasse Hitchcock. Although it is also called a Napoleon wrasse, thanks to the shape of its head, it doesn't suffer from Napoleonic complex. It can reach up to 2 meters, and it's quite a recluse. The scorpionfish has venomous spines. Simply touching them could mean your very last dive. While the lionfish proudly exhibits the poison in its graceful tentacles, the rockfish conceals its weapons under its warty skin, which can easily be overlooked among the corals.
We are still learning to recognize the well-camouflaged leaf fish in the coral. A local photographer with a keen eye brought us to this one. Underwater, we very rarely use our hearing to find our way. But a school of parrotfish caught our attention by making a sound while nibbling on coral. They are well equipped for this activity thanks to their beak mouth. They help the coral by stimulating its reproduction.
Crawfish, on the other hand, create sound quite deliberately. They use it to intimidate predators. Their noise production is quite a unique mechanism in the animal kingdom. The noise is created by friction in their antennas sticking and slipping, like when you scrub a rubber ball on solid material. After a change in the political climate back in 2010, even the by then inaccessible islands were open to the world. Local girls started sharing their troubles with boys in a more modern way. Here, an artist is brooding what could be a bestseller for tourists.
Previously, you could see a huge contrast while flying over the islands. On one island, tourists in bikinis sipping on expensive champagne in a resort resembling the 1001 Nights. While on another, see devout Muslims reciting chapter and verse from the Quran.
Life on one of the most fertile islands, Fahmullah, unfolds at a peaceful pace. After working in the vegetable fields, one can take a dip in one of the rare freshwater lakes found here. And if you ever wanted to make a zombie blockbuster, you know where to find convincing actors. The national language is Deviyahi, an Indo-Aryan language. Its pronunciation, vocabulary, and understanding vary from island to island, thanks to the isolation between them.
Courtyards and streets are the best places for meeting and watching people, and spending some free time. In the late afternoon, fishermen return with their catch. It is the main source of income for families not involved in the tourist industry, so its sustainability is a big issue. After a decrease in profitability, hunting with nets was banned. They fish the old-fashioned way, on rod and wheels with hooks, without bait. Thanks to this, The yellowfin tuna meat here is one of the finest available. In the educational center on the island of Naiferu, volunteer biologists teach the locals how to take care of the environment. At the Center for Conservation, locals learn about the vulnerability of the turtles, who are on the verge of extinction due to, among other things, harvesting eggs from their nests and even keeping them as pets. The turtles are recovering under the care of two biologists, Alice and Briona, preparing them for their long journey in the ocean.
Although turtles have been protected for the past 20 years, the oldest reptiles on the planet are still gravely endangered. Turtles have a perfect sense of direction, mastered over millions of years of evolution. But their hard shells can't protect them from the dangers of the modern world. The pollution of the sea, drift nets, where they can be caught as bycatch, traps on the beach where they lay their eggs, ruthless catching for the black market. All these factors contribute to the fact that only 1 in 1,000 makes it to adulthood.
There are many people enchanted by the magic of these marvelous creatures, who are contributing their efforts to save them. We hope to encounter these turtles more and more at sea.
Just like in the myth of Sisyphus, the battle with the elements is never ending. Moving coral sand from the sea to the land and back due to erosion is just one piece of the ecological puzzle. Life on coral islands is a fragile balancing act. On one hand, you have to eat, but you can't interfere with the life on the reef too much. Otherwise, you kill the coral, the only source and living builder of the land you live on. The impact of global climate change caused by excessive production of carbon dioxide is felt most on these fragile little islands. The greenhouse effect and the subsequent melting of glaciers causes rise in sea levels. Being just above sea level, the Maldives will be the first to disappear, and its inhabitants, the first people to lose their homes as a consequence of these changes.
To think about extinction every day is impossible. It would be too destructive. People get used to this long-term danger, unsolvable by an individual, and get on with their lives. They can't do anything but hope that the world will wake up on time and won't let them drown, and that the coral will grow fast enough.
Everyone has different priorities. The freedom to express one's opinion demonstrates itself in color here. This house is declaring its sympathy to a yellow political party.
During the popular holiday called Eid, joy is mixed with color. For 4 days, people dance and have fun in the streets to celebrate the completion of the pilgrimage to Mecca. Dance relaxes mind and body. One of the reasons it can be found in cultures all over the world. The musical stories sung during the Bodu Beru feast, traditionally a male affair, speak of love and victory. The traditional feasts here remind me of carnivals at home. They serve the same purpose, to have some fun and to remind us who we are and where we belong.
Mornings are the liveliest time on the reef. While the diurnal animals are having their breakfast, the nocturnal ones are looking for a bite before bed. Morays are territorial, closely guarding the place they live in. They peek out of their holes they inhabit like cranky old security guards.
This moray is rhythmically opening its mouth. It's not an intimidation, but respiratory movement.
The most beautiful member of this family, the laced moray, resembles a sea Dalmatian. If we don't frighten it or make it angry, it won't attack us, but we should still stay apprehensive. Otherwise, we would experience the double jaw bite which inspired the movie Alien. The moray's secret weapon is in its throat. Morays catch their prey with curved cone teeth and shoot another jaw from its throat. This jaw pushes the victim mercilessly into its gullet.
With their wrinkled bodies covered by parasites, morays are the cleaner's grateful customers. The blue streak cleaner wrasse shows its servitude with a special dance. It rubs against the host to let it know what part of the body it's working on. That way, it doesn't become a side dish the moment its client gets disturbed. The claw of the dexterous shrimp can reach into even the smallest folds.
The pufferfish family have the face of an angel, but the body of a demon. The demon is in the form of tetrodotoxin, one of the most poisonous toxins on the planet. It means a great danger to anything that would want to munch on these cute little creatures.
This fish is called the dog-face puffer. Please, don't pet it. It can bite your fingers off with an innocent look on its face.
The clumsy pufferfish uses a sophisticated protection in case of danger. It sucks up water and inflates like an airbag. Not even a big fish could swallow it. Pufferfish are unpredictable and aggressive. However, their courtship rituals can be quite amusing. When the porcupine fish inflates, it changes into a sharp-spined balloon. But there's no reason to display its weaponry today.
You'll find a much larger diversity of species under the water surface around the Maldives than on the meager land surface. Most birds only stop here for a break during their long flights. Only 5 species are at home here, including the heron, the queen of the sea hunters. Some species, such as crows and flying foxes, originally come from India. They rest in trees during the day.
The production of dhonie boats goes back to ancient Egypt. It is a very valuable skill for those who are witnessing their islands disappear right in front of their eyes. Due to the impact of tourists visiting the islands, waste disposal is becoming a crucial problem. The lovers of the sea and nature preservation have advice for tourists. Take used batteries with you. They cannot be processed here. Ideally, bring your own plastic bottle and then take it home with you. Talk to the local people about preserving nature and hopefully persuade them to try harder.
We noticed a familiar silhouette under the school of snappers. A stingray. And it's not alone. It spends most of the day buried in the sand, even though, like its relative the shark, is a very good swimmer. The pectoral gristly fins joined to their heads enable rapid movement, which resembles the flight of a bird.
The creature's name comes from its stinger filled with poison, which is used only in self-defense.
It uses the sand as peeling. Burrowing into the sand helps to remove old skin and parasites. We found an exhausted individual who was recovering from a recent fight. It's obvious this wasn't its first violent encounter. It lost its dorsal fin some time ago. Fortunately, it will grow back.
Time to hunt. Just like sharks, stingrays have special electroreceptors called ampullae of Lorenzini, which help them to sense the heartbeat of even the tiniest creatures. The remora travels attached to the body of larger animals. It means its vehicle must be somewhere near. Manta rays. Our lights lure them into close proximity. During this amazing dance, the biggest rays are feasting, revealing a sophisticated filter for oxygen and plankton. Surprisingly, even the biggest manta rays have throats the size of a fist, so luckily, they can't swallow us.
We have a strong desire to touch her, but in doing so, not only would we scare it, but also remove a delicate mucus, which protects it from infection.
Eagle-like movement and feline shape of head reveal an eagle ray.
Mantis and eagle rays instill both awe and fear. It's no wonder some cultures worship them.
They move their cephalic lobes to channel water and plankton into their mouths. The cephalic lobes are rolled into spirals when manta rays are swimming. Because these lobes resemble horns, mantas are also known as devilfish. Although they usually reach 4 or 5 meters in size, they only eat tiny food. A single manta weighing around 1.5 tons eats up to 30 kilograms of plankton every day.
The manta's brain is, in reference to the size of its body, the biggest among cartilaginous fish. Mantas are said to be able to recognize a diver they have met in the past. It would be wonderful to experience this. During every trip to the islands, time passes more slowly and intensely. Our desire to anchor here for a little longer grows and grows, and the locals do their best to make our stay even more enjoyable.
The crew of the ship Ari Queen prepared us for a symbolic surprise. On the southern tip of the atoll Ari, where we anchor, whale sharks, the largest known extant shark, are found. From the beginning of our trip, we have been hoping to encounter them. As always, prior to our dive, our guide Aslam draws a relief of the reef where we are going to dive.
With Gogo, our Portuguese friend and photographer, we are trying to work out how to shoot the best pictures of a whale shark and to stay out of each other's way. We share our enthusiasm about our underwater adventure and can't wait for Aslam's command to dive. The diversity of species of sharks in the Maldives is the largest on Earth. The ban on hunting sharks and regulated fishing helps to increase their population and the health of the reefs. But even here, the sharks face dangers. This tiger shark will always have a painful memory of his clash with civilization.
I was very pleased to meet the charming and very shy leopard shark.
And I found a dormant nurse shark under a cliff. Shark hunting in the Maldives was banned in 2010, but diving with sharks is supported. Watching sharks is one of the island's main attractions.
The scientific research of their reproduction is very important because it can bring information about the period of their maximum fertility and locate common mating areas. Areas where female sharks give birth and where the young ones spend the first years of their life. By protecting this area, we will enable the sharks to breed in peace, making up for the damage caused by human activity.
Local biologists monitor the movement of whale sharks, who feed on plankton and are not harmful to humans. The photographs from the divers help them as well. They identify new individuals regularly and give them names. When they reach 8 meters, which signifies they are sexually mature, they leave local waters for their role in propagating the species.
The ecosystems of the ocean, which cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface, are the most important factor regulating the climate of our planet. Life on land depends on life in the ocean. We are not only saving the sharks, we are saving ourselves.